He lied to us. He lied to us. He said that Tiger's Nest Monastery is just across, over on the other side of the mountain. That's what our guide said to us. And so there we were. This is a family holiday. Me, my father, my mother, my sister, and myself. We had climbed up the mountain. We were at the top of the mountain, legs shaking, knees wobbling, and as far as we were concerned, we'd already climbed 36 mountains. So we were at the top, fully expecting to see Tiger's Nest, a beautiful vista and monastery that we had climbed so hard in the middle of the jungle in Bhutan to see. We did see it, just looming in the distance. I'm very sure my sister and I thought the same thing at the same time. We need a zip line. Because we realized we had to climb back down the mountain and climb up yet another mountain before we reached our destination. So yeah, across the mountain, just over the mountain, sure, just a little bit more to go. Honestly, if at that point in time someone had said, oh, let's just go back, I'm not quite sure I would have protested too much. But my mom turns to us. My mom, she has arthritis, and this was definitely a long climb for her and a difficult climb for her. But she turns to us and she says, okay, it's right there. Come on, let's go. And off she goes, starting down the stairs of this particular mountain. And the rest, three of us, we look at each other, we roll our eyes because we know this story. There's no saying no, and we start off down the path behind her. So we'd been climbing since 8 o'clock in the morning. That's 8 o'clock is exactly when the site opened for visitors, and we'd climbing since then. And we finally arrived at our destination, Tiger's Nest Monastery, 5.5 hours later. Just as the monastery closed for lunch. Right. Now, my father he'd started insisting, okay, time to go back. No time to see this monastery. We've got to go. Because he knew, and we all knew, that if it took us 5.5 hours to climb up there, it's going to take us 5.5 hours to climb back down, if not a little bit longer than that. Yeah. But, my mother was like, no, we made it here. I have made it here. We are going to wait, and we're going to see. So, okay. We waited. Oh, thankfully, it was a short wait, but still we waited. And when the monastery opened, there we were, right near the front. We knew we had to do this really quickly and see the place really quickly and really start on our journey back down. And so there we arrived at the bottom of the monastery, and we looked up, stairs. I swear. It was like, Kung Fu Panda, when Po meets his arch-old nemesis, stairs. And yeah, my mom was tired, but, she really wanted to see this, and this is something that she had really insisted and wanted to do. So, okay, we climbed up, did as much as we possibly could in literally 15 minutes. Because that's all the time that our guide insisted that we had, because we had to start our way back down. So quickly we did a pilgrimage, mostly in our hearts, and we started on the journey back down, 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. We were tired, we were hungry, sort of. We hadn't actually eaten lunch. Notice I didn't say anything about lunch in my story, because there was just no time. There was no time to stop and eat, because if we stopped and ate, then it'd be even later still. We were surviving on water and Kit Kats that seemed to magically appear from our guides' pockets. And we made our way back down. At 5 p.m., we were at the halfway point. The sun was already setting. The shadows were looming long, and we still had quite a way to go. We were just going on willpower. The guide took my mom's hand, and he started chanting, and literally, my mom says, dragged her off the mountain. She kept putting one foot in front of another and kept walking down. And the three of us, we followed along, one foot in another. It was dark. There was no one else on the road except for the five of us. And we just walked off the mountain in the darkness. We arrived back at 8 p.m., last people. We climbed into the car, utterly relieved. Now, if you know anything about me, my mom and I have had a very difficult relationship, and I hate being compared to her. But this is where I realized that I've seen her my whole life, just putting one foot in front of another and walking along. And that's when I realized I have the same grit and determination, and I am her daughter.